like Cheesecake Factory, that's like New Orleans style.
I wouldn't take you to Cheesecake Factory on a first date.
You shouldn't take anybody to Cheesecake Factory.
This is what I got here, Brian.
Let's
go to a match. No fucking match. I'm not finished yet. You think this is over? You think I've forgotten this?
I never fucking meant for you to get hurt.
That piece of shit that you brought on here? Wait till I get my hands on him.
Oh, wait, let me explain something to you before you go overboard here. We disagree about a lot of things, but I never meant for him to do that to you. He just went overboard.
Oh, yeah.
And he apologized.
I don't believe you, you dickhead. I don't believe what you say anymore, Brian.
How do you want me to prove it to you?
There's no way.
And give me my fucking phone.
You say give it a rest. We say give it the abdominal stretch. No need to be stressed. Take a play off abdominal stretch. Rope for leverage. Have a beverage. Hope the ref doesn't check. Abdominal stretch. Stay awake, bro. I'm Waco. I'm David Koresh. Why the hate, bro? Let's work slow. Abdominal stretch. Gut feeling, hedging our bets. 5 aces and decks. DiBiase the checks. The abdominal stretch.
Hello and welcome back to the Abdominal Stretch, the podcast by the guys that podcast about professional wrestling, but do not always watch the professional wrestling that they podcast about. That is Pump 61 in the crane position. Is that a pink hat?
Yeah, it's Care Bears.
If that was Krang, and if that was Krang on that hat, that would be fucking fire.
Well, if Grandma had balls, she'd be Grandpa. I don't know what to tell you.
That is Pablo Ramiro Estevez, the czar of the Deeper Issues Nerdcast conglomeration, corporation, enterprise.
That's right. LLC.
My name is Nathan Haskell, the has-been that never was.
That's pretty good.
You like that?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
That's the t-shirt. That's the t-shirt for the show. The Deeper Issues Nerdcast promoted show we're going to do, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Pumps, how was your week, sir?
Good. I had a good Wednesday stream with old Corey Ryan Forrester. Got some Catfish Jimmy in
All
it.
right.
So, you know.
Name drop, dude.
This guy, I get it. We get it. You're on a bigger stream than this one.
Yeah.
We got it.
Guy wears one Care Bear hat.
Right. Jeez. You feel like a big man right now?
I've worn this hat before.
I know. It's fuzzy, isn't it?
It is fuzzy.
Yeah.
It's an Overlord hat, I think. Yeah. Shout out to Overlord.
Sponsor the show.
I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sponsor us. I got a giant tub of mashed potatoes.
Please.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Popeyes earlier.
Popeyes
on the Patreon. On the Patreon, we were talking about Popeyes.
Yeah. You subscribe to our Patreon.
Still waiting on that Jet Pizza callback.
Just subscribe to our Patreon.
Don't joke about that because it's just a matter of time. All right.
Listen, dog. I'll do it. I'm at this point. I'll shill anything we need to shill.
Yeah. All right. Fair.
Popeyes apparently on the West Coast. I just found this out today. Does not have dirty rice.
No, they don't. It's bullshit.
I did not know what dirty rice was.
It's rice that's dirty.
Tell us what dirty rice is.
Oh,
fucking Southern man.
It's rice basically like cooked within ground beef, but it's got like Cajun seasoning. It's got a little flavor. Sometimes you'll chop up a little green onion in there.
It also has meat in it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's rice, dirty rice, baby. But yeah, Popeyes,
so it's just rice and ground beef.
But look, it's not just rice and.
That's an oversimplification.
Yeah, come on. That is an oversimplification.
All right.
There's flavor and soul and things that go into it that I can't disclose on this show. Yeah, all right. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
Like you don't understand Hamilton. You don't understand dirty rice either.
I've not this week too. I've not watched Hamilton.
Yeah.
I've not listened. Pablo's sent me Hamilton songs. I've not listened to them.
Every week until you listen to it. Once a week at least you're gonna get a Hamilton song.
Pumps. So do we have any crawl space conversations?
Yeah, we had some good crawl space content this week. I had a woman. That sounded weird. There was a home
way over
belonging
town.
to a woman.
Who's good to me?
She gave me money,
but now I'm in need.
I did my little bullshit inspection, whatever, and I met her at the door, and I'm like, "Hey, I know you know about that leak down there, right?" She's like, "No." Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, you got like 3 inches of water in your crawl space, and also, I showed her the pictures on my phone, and I'll send them to Pablo so you can put them in post. But
Post.
her floor had rotted out so bad that it was like bowing down.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was bad. And she just looked.
And
at me
you're
like,
there for
well,
pest.
Yeah.
So this is a much bigger problem that she has on her hands.
Oh, this has absolutely nothing to do with
this. She should probably fix that before she.
Oh, absolutely.
Gets rid of her rodents.
Yeah. Yeah. But right. She's like, who can fix that? You? I'm like, hell no.
How would you think such a thing?
I don't even have to tell you what's going on down there. I just don't want your fucking floor to cave in.
Or you to be underneath it when it caves in.
Yeah, that's all.
Huh. All right. Any roller derby?
But yeah, that was
roller derby news.
That was the Crawl Space week in review. Yeah, we got a game coming up next week, but I'll still be able to do the show. Don't worry.
Okay. Well, we're not going to do the show next week.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
sorry guys.
That's news.
Yeah.
Breaking. If you were on the Patreon earlier, you would have known that.
Yeah. I will be in Disney World. Nathan will be moving, and
I will be moving.
You'll be
That's
coaching.
my official weekend.
So.
Yeah, my official first weekend.
Yeah,
in Lomita.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we should try to do a
remote.
I don't like how you condescendingly say Lomita.
I fucking love Lomita, bro. It's a friendly city.
He does do that.
He does, right? He's like in Lomita. I'm not proud of it.
Why not, dude? Fucking own that shit, all right? Lomita-based rapper Nathan Haskell.
I don't have a bed in the new Haskell Hacienda yet.
That's sad.
I sleep on a floor.
That makes me sad. But I'll tell you,
that makes me sad.
There's a gag about that, right? About how this is all men truly need, fucking.
Oh yeah, it's a TV on the floor, fucking pizza, and fucking a PlayStation.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably live comfortably on an inflatable mattress if you were really doing it for real,
buddy. I could.
Not with those bad knees.
No, that's true. I got to stretch out.
All right, fair.
Pablo, how was your week, sir?
It was good. It was it was busy. It was a busy week, per usual, I think.
What's cooking? How's the store?
The store's doing good. I guess the biggest news on my end is we were putting together a Deeper Issues Nerdcast event.
Yes.
Featuring Alfred.
I didn't know if you wanted to do it or I wanted to do it, but I think you should do it.
Oh yeah, hold on. There's the
I'm excited.
Nathan Haskell, Redondo Beach or Lomita based rapper.
No,
Nathan Haskell.
no, we're not going to do that. No, it's Redondo Beach. We're still Redondo Beach.
Lomita based rapper.
I haven't leaned into Redondo Beach for fucking 14 albums to not be from Redondo Beach anymore.
You
I could live in Guam.
No, come on, brother. Turn the page.
I could live in Guam. Come on, Bob Seger.
Yeah.
Turn the page.
Turn the page,
Lomita legend. I like it.
No.
Oh, the Lomita legend.
Just stop it, both of you.
It's the friendly dude. You could be the most famous person out of Lomita.
I'm 45 years old.
Yeah, whatever. Does it make you not the most famous person?
I am the best rapper from Redondo Beach of all time. I will put that up against anybody.
We're gonna put this out on the internet. Is there any other Redondo Beach?
Nobody that watches this show is no. That's what you know what that statement's like? That's like when mattress companies are like, we have this mattress for X amount of dollars, and if you find it somewhere else, we'll match their price. Well, that's because every individual mattress company has individual mattress contracts, and they're not allowed to sell the other one at the other stores. That's how that works, by the way. I have an insider in the mattress company.
Yeah, insider in the mattress game.
Yeah. I'm sorry to cut you off. So go on about the show that you are promoting, sir.
Yeah. Well, yeah, absolutely. We have a pretty dope upcoming show here. Actually, you know what? I have a graphic. Should I pull up the graphic?
Oh,
you should pull it up.
Do I pull up the image? Do I say it?
You say it.
Hold on, wait.
That was a great promo, by the way. Everybody I showed that to was like, that was fucking dope. It was short. It was to the fucking point.
Yeah.
It was well done.
Thank you. I definitely slapped it together in legit almost an hour and a half. Once I got the clearance and whatnot from
that was the equivalent. You showing off that you're fucking savant edit, dude. Like, I knock that out in an hour and a half, bro. No big deal. Is like when Pump says he talks to Corey Ryan Forrester.
Yeah.
That's like a flex. It's a flex.
No, it's dude, it's gonna be a dope show. I'm very excited. So I'm a big fan of Alfred Banks. I not only is he like a New Orleans original,
Lloyd Banks,
Alfred Banks, just like your man here, all right. And then I discovered him, like I'm assuming a lot of people also discovered him through he got big on TikTok through a group called Sax Kicks Avenue. Definitely check them out. They have like exactly like a lot of brass band, the guy who kind of produces all their stuff.
It's him and another guy, right?
Yeah, does saxophone, and it's got a lot of New Orleans. It's so New Orleans, dude. But it's like very modernized.
It's very cool.
It's very cool.
I wasn't familiar with it, and sorry, I'm just putting this out on Instagram.
No
or
worries.
whatever.
And,
I wasn't familiar with it. I wasn't familiar with your game.
yeah, it's
I
okay.
wasn't familiar with your work.
I wasn't
know.
familiar with your
I
work.
just booked you a show, but it's all right.
No, not you. I'm talking about Alfred. I'm talking about Alfred. Yeah.
No,
No, I'm familiar with your fucking game. We went to Las Vegas, buddy. We're
so Alfred,
the fucking mayor, Pablo the mayor.
look, Alfred started, so he's doing a solo project as well, which is also amazing. You guys can find him at Underdog Central.
Can we have him on the show?
He wanted, so he's gonna be here. I'm gonna shoot some content with him, I think, at Golden Apple.
Yeah.
The day before. And he was like, I was like, hey, like, if you want to jump on the podcast, he specifically said, he's like, I don't know much about nerdy stuff. He's like, but I am down to talk wrestling.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Pablo,
shit,
Pablo,
I'm
when I
getting
said we
replayed.
have him on the show, I wasn't fucking talking about the Deeper Issues Nerdcast, okay? I was talking about the fucking abdominal stretch. Okay?
I think it depends on his travel schedule because I think he's got a show the following day, so I don't know if he's flying out.
Gotcha.
But-
gotcha.
Dude's making towns, getting over.
Dude's making town. Well,
Dude's making towns, getting over.
And-
That's a fucking shirt.
he's got a dope YouTube documentary that he did that is like a little 10-minute documentary that I absolutely loved because it was so real. And I feel like this is like it was a very vulnerable kind of real thing that he put out there that kind of really clinched me on him because it's very easy. Obviously, like his song got picked up in a Peloton commercial. He could big league everybody and
Yes.
be that guy or whatever. But like in the first couple of minutes, he's like, this is crazy. This is a shit I don't show about myself. And it's him delivering Uber Eats. He's like, the same day that I'm delivering these noodles onto somebody's doorstep, I'm also playing Jazz Fest.
Right.
And I was like, man, like
This is real life.
this is life. Yeah. And this is like the modern artist, right? Like you need those side hustles. We live in a creator owned kind of like, like entertainment industry now. It's a creator industry. And people, you have to, it's the hustle. And I love it.
Dude, it's not easy when music is free.
Absolutely.
That's
streaming
like, you know
has
what I'm saying?
changed so many things, right?
I have a
What's
love.
your side hustle, Nate?
I don't have one. I have a side.
That's why he's making towns, getting over.
I have side projects that cost me money.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do it for the art, man.
Yeah.
I love you.
Not
Nate.
to say
I'm
that
just-
no. Alfred's incredibly talented, and I wasn't familiar with him, and I checked him out, and shit is dope. I'm really, really, really super excited. I'm glad I haven't played in probably like 2 years.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, it's been a couple years since
Yeah, I
I
had
played.
to beg him. I'm like, look, I know this guy is a little rough around the edges, but I feel
Listen,
like
I would play every opportunity I get. I just don't get the opportunities, and a lot of that is my fault for not. I don't put myself out there enough, but whatever. It's
famously
fine.
the world's best self promoter.
Yeah. So so I'm excited. So it's gonna be fun. And so I almost feel like because I don't play a lot, I'm able to get a bunch of people to come to the show.
yeah.
So because of that, it's like,
You're exclusive.
oh yeah, it's not like every other weekend. I'm like, come see me in Costa Mesa.
Yeah.
Come see me in fucking Santa Ana.
Yeah, you're not
It's-
oversaturated.
Yeah. So
absolutely.
Live in Lomita.
oh, see, that's a callback.
That's
I like that.
yeah.
But yeah, so no, I'm
Lomita,
excited.
legendary.
I love to play. I'm gonna do some new stuff. I'm just really excited. K Sera, June 13th. You can get your tickets at Alfred's Bandcamp, right?
Yeah, Alfred's got a band camp where you can buy the pre-sale tickets.
Okay.
They're $12.
Yeah.
Because eggs are expensive.
Yeah.
I think
Fucking
initially
A.
he was like, should we do 20? I'm like, yeah, whatever price you want to set. But
Listen,
yeah, 15 at the door, $12. It's a Deeper Issues Nerdcast event. We're gonna set it. It's not just gonna be like we got things in the works. We're cooking.
Use code piece of shit Bobby for $3
Oh,
off.
we're gonna
Oh
talk
my
about
God.
piece of shit Bobby in a second.
Bobby's pitching right now to an AI company. I better hope he does it. He's gonna hit it off big, and then he's gonna be like, "What'd you motherfuckers say?"
I hope he hits it
I'm
off.
just kidding, Bobby. I love you, buddy.
I hope I need a job at some point, like in my older age, and Bobby's like running a company, and like I'm just like dog, and he does me a solid, but I show up late all the time. And he's like, I walk in, he smiles, I smile, we just kind of tip of the hat, and then I go to my little desk job where I make $150,000 a year to work for Bobby's AI company.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
Or he might not need you because
I
he's
love
gonna
you,
get
Bobby.
AI.
I love you, Bobby. I just work here, dude. Talk to the boss. I just work here, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. Check out the show. We got it up on our
I think we should do t-shirts.
for the show.
Yes.
Shout out to Ty, by the way, for putting this image together. Probably I put like half of it together, and I'm like, Ty, I don't know how to use Canva.
The fucking the promo poster thing is incredible. You know what? You want me to print some of those?
Those flyers?
Yes. Is it in high quality? How about
Yeah.
I print some of those, and then him and I can sign them or whatever, and we can give them to people that come.
Yeah, it'd be dope. Like some like bigger sizes.
Yeah, like 11 by 17.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Absolutely.
I did that for a show once, and it was fun. Like I have like a print of like that one where I'm like the Beverly Hills Cop art.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's fun. You just give
Yeah,
them away.
I had to
You
use
give them
this.
away,
I had to
you know?
use
Signed
this
Nathan
one.
poster.
I was like,
pretty great.
this
You
is-
have one, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Not that one, but I have one.
Which one do you have?
You did. We weren't cool enough then.
Which one do you have?
I have the one where you're like at the podium.
Oh, I did those too?
Yeah.
Didn't realize it.
Mm.
But anyway, so we're gonna have some fun giveaway stuff at the show. I'm working on it. It's gonna be fun. Come out. We'll be plugging it. You know, obviously when it gets closer as well. But you know, I'll be putting out the link to get the tickets, and it'll be fun. I might even try to put together like a party bus situation.
I think I can actually, whenever this episode ends, I will put the link in the show notes.
Okay, perfect.
On audio and on
Yes.
YouTube. We're
That's
on
another
audio
thing.
now.
We're on audio now.
That's the other
Yeah,
thing.
what's up, podcast?
We've stepped up. It's almost funny. We've gone backwards in technology.
Yeah. Well,
We started video,
yeah.
and they were like, I mean, I guess people have a radio.
Yeah. Well, apparently people can digest stuff in their car a little bit easier when they're driving.
I 100% agree. We didn't have any video for my old Cobra Law podcast, and it was only audio. And like, I understand that things have changed because that was fucking a decade ago, but like, there was something about like, I would send it to people, and sometimes they're more apt to listen to it because they feel like they have to watch
yeah.
on YouTube. Like I told
That's
my
true.
dad, I go, we'll talk about my dad in a second. My dad had some notes from
Oh,
the show.
thank goodness.
It's the Terry Haskell note segment.
Thank God.
Okay.
Like,
We might start this.
Okay.
glad somebody's paying attention.
Okay. But anyway, back to what you were saying.
Also,
Yes,
your dad can now listen to us in audio as well if he doesn't catch the show.
thank you for
Okay.
coming back on track. So I told him that, and he goes, "Yeah, but I like to watch it."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "All right, well, like you're like from an era where like the TV
yeah.
was cooler than the radio. Well, now it's backwards. Now it's like, oh, dude, you can listen to it in your car. You can travel with. You don't have to watch it. So it's audio is the other way, if that makes sense. But anyway, so my week. Thanks for asking. I broke a tooth.
Oh, that sucks. Nathan,
I have a question for
you
you.
have a
guys.
bed, you broke a tooth.
I have a
You
question,
ever find that gypsy that cursed your mouth yet?
Yeah.
bro.
That clean
Pumps.
white man from town.
Pumps. You know.
I know.
This is what I'm going to ask.
The literal worst.
Do you think teeth can be genetic? Because I don't eat fucking anything sweet, dude. I don't eat candy. I don't eat cookies. I don't eat I think dessert is for children. Like
It is. It is for children.
right?
Yeah,
Like
sure.
after a meal, the meal's done. I don't need a treat for eating vegetables. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, I mean, if you're an adult. If
bro,
you
I-
want a pie, you can just have pie.
Yeah. Bro, I've had fucking 3 double root canals. I've got like fucking 4 crowns. I've got like my fucking mouth is atrocious.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. And I take care. I brush twice a day. I floss. Like I just.
Hey, but how good do you water pick?
I mean, come on, bro.
I mean,
where were you when I was 25?
Let me preach you on the gospel of water picking. Friend.
Here we go.
Here we go. Pablo and the ADA.
Look, water picking is you have to floss and water pick, but there's no cleaner feeling in your mouth hole than when you fucking water pick.
I also broke I think it's a crown. I don't even know, dude. I don't know what teeth in my mouth are real.
Oh, the king broke his crown. Didn't you do that on Cold Slither too?
Hey, god damn it, dog. Goddamn, dog.
God damn.
I think it's a crown that popped off. I don't know. I have so much bullshit in my mouth. And you know what I did? I did it on the most pussy. I did it on a fucking chocolate covered raisin, dude.
I thought you didn't eat candy.
Yeah, what?
That's like a healthy snack.
That's not... Whoa!
Follow me for more fitness tips.
Yeah,
right. Follow me on my fitness journey.
There's yeah.
Ah, fuck. All right. I'm moving.
That Popeyes was delicious, but
dude. You're making me jealous.
I know. I'm hungry.
But,
yeah.
You always bring food.
I know. I didn't today. I was late. I was running late.
One of us.
I was running late, and then I
away,
forgot that we had the
for
40-minute Patreon fucking pre-show.
Yeah. There's a lot of wrestling that happened this week, though.
Wait, before we talk about that.
Oh, all right. Okay.
I mean, I'm just going to bring up the elephant in the room. This is the third episode in a row that piece of shit Bobby isn't showing up.
Bobby's moved on to bigger, better things.
Tent or something.
I think Bobby got moved to SmackDown.
Bobby graduated.
Like Bobby got moved rosters.
We can't.
Bobby moved to WWECW.
Yeah, Bobby went to Evolve.
For full transparency's sake, is you can't afford Bobby.
NXT UK.
I want to know the truth. Is I love Bobby.
Are you saying a 26-year-old tech genius's time is important?
Yeah, he drained us dry. He moved on to bigger, better things. That Bobby.
That's right, though, because as long as we keep these videos, if he becomes fucking Elon Musk, we've got piece of shit Bobby on the show that we can use for blackmail. So we can have jobs that I can show up for $150,000 a year and just say hello to him in the morning. That's another callback.
Can I? Do y'all know? I just found this out. Actually, this is the most random thing, and this has nothing to do with wrestling whatsoever.
Shocking.
Good.
But y'all know,
good.
do y'all know about Elon Musk's dad, Errol Musk?
Yeah,
vaguely.
He's a fucking psychopath. Too.
Yeah, so he's 70 years old. I just found this out. We'll move on really quick for this one. And so he recently had a child with his stepdaughter that he raised since she was 4 years old, who is now 30, as he is 74. And I was like, what in the fucking Woody Allen fuck is going on here?
Fire.
Be a pharaoh. Yeah, no, they're big into the
so
they're big into that. What's it called? Birther or some shit like that. What the hell?
Well,
like they're trying to repopulate the planet.
That's his stepdaughter. So Elon Musk's stepmom is also his stepsister. And now he is, I guess, uncle and cousin to that child. Wrestling happened this week. I just found it blew me away. And those are the Musks, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. I mean, that shit happens all the time in Limestone County. You know.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oof, I need a shower, dude.
It's yeah. Yeah. Found that out this morning.
Oh, Nate, you know what we got to do?
That's been the Abdominal Stretch. Be nice to each other and watch wrestling.
No, Nate, since we're doing all these callbacks, we gotta give a special happy birthday shout out to Giandra. It's her birthday this week.
That's true. Giandra LaBeouf.
And this made me think of it because her daughter
painted that. Yes, incredibly talented.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Giandra, the world's best women's boxing show, right?
Period.
Yes.
Damn.
Giandra's, she's super talented. She was
so happy that you left our dusty asses.
100%. I liked people that spread their wings. At some point, Pablo's going to leave us, and I already know it. It's fine.
I
Well,
can't.
no. Pablo's not leaving us. Pablo has the brand.
I have the brand.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
This is my
We're going
shit.
to throw the fuck
Shit. All right, hold on. What
Yeah.
what contract do you have?
He's locked in for 10, dude.
Hot dog and a handshake, brother.
Yeah, Giandra LaBeouf, she's awesome. Maybe we could have her on one day.
We definitely should.
We should maybe start having maybe a guest or two if we can. I don't know. It depends.
It would have to be. It will. If
I'm not
they're-
really big guest oriented, but I think it could be fun.
It would. If they're in SoCal, they would have to, because Pumps already takes the TV spot. We're not doing that
Oh,
whole splitty thing.
That's true. So you have to be in the.
You gotta be in.
the
Yeah, come
area.
in person. Yeah,
Facts.
that's what we're all about here.
Well, I mean, if it's a big enough guest, I'll fuck off.
Oh, that's true. No,
And give up
no,
the
no,
frame
no.
position?
Wait, no, sorry. Wait, what did I say?
I like how he says, "I'll fuck off," and takes a drag of the cigarette. He's like, "I'll fuck off."
All right, wrestling happened, guys. How far are we in? Oh, 25 minutes.
Yeah,
That's
we're
pretty
good.
good. We're cooking, dude.
We're good. We only
Dude,
yeah,
we're really starting to streamline this show.
yeah. We have three whole hours to go right now.
No, we don't. I've got to move to Lomita.
Nate's got to get back to Lomita.
All right, dude. Quit rubbing it in our faces. We get it. It's the friendly city, okay? We
The
got,
friendly city.
Yeah.
we got it.
Your
friendly.
town that was established 15 weeks ago.
Yeah. No.
Hey,
Oh, Brand. So that's what I want to tell you is Brandy's. She has family. Her grandmother and her great grandmother, and her grandfather. My wife. Her family was from Lomita.
really?
Or they grew up. They were like
They were the
living in
first settlers
They're
on the Oregon Trail.
They founded Lomita, apparently. No, but they were based out of Lomita. And I do remember it now when we first started dating. Yeah, we would go to her grandmother's house in Lomita. No, I'm not bad.
And
Hey,
now I'm the Lomita
I'm going to go
legend.
use your pool.
I'm totally invited. 100%.
What you don't know what could happen, too. You're gonna go to that pool one day and
I know what's going to happen. I'm going to lay out there and get
know
red.
This.
It's going to be a Stacy's mom situation.
Yeah, you're gonna run into was it Fast Times from Ridgemont High situation up in there. You don't
Yeah,
know.
buddy.
You don't know. It could happen on week 1
Um,
in your Macho Man shorts or something.
I'm trying to think if there's anything other because Sinners. Have you guys seen Sinners?
Holy shit, have I seen Sinners?
I've seen Sinners twice.
Whoa. I want to go see it again, and I want
It's
to go see it in IMAX, but
fucking
it's sold out
incredible.
in IMAX all over the place.
It was incredible.
It's fucking incredible.
It's a 9 out of 10 for me.
I'm gonna go 10 out of 10.
Yeah, like
The only reason it's not a 10 for Nate is because he doesn't like the blacks.
Jesus Christ.
He's like, all right, I
Well,
guess.
there went our monetization for the week.
No, I will say Remick is probably one of the most interesting and complex villains in pop culture history, probably since like Magneto. Like he is.
Yeah, I want
so
more.
good.
I want to know more.
Yeah. Oh, there's a whole universe that could be created around that entire film.
I totally agree because there was I haven't had a I know this is a wrestling show, guys, but listen, not everybody who watches our show watches wrestling, so we got to talk about other stuff. But this for me was the best vampire flick, original vampire movie that doesn't take any sort of stuff from their book, right?
Yeah. Well, it does. It pays homage. To some
But you
Bram
know what I
Stoker
mean, though.
stuff,
It's
yeah.
not Dracula in a castle in a coffin, right? Like it's not that. Since 300 Days of Night.
30 Days of Night.
30 Days of
Yeah,
Night.
yeah.
Sorry, it's the Zack Snyder version. It's 300 and it's the
Yeah.
Days of Night.
Yeah.
No, yes, 30 Days of Night.
30
Sorry.
Days of Night, yeah.
Which I loved. I told my mom, my mom and I went and saw Sinners,
Oh, yeah.
and she fucking loved it. And in the middle of it, she looked over at me and she was like, I need a cocktail. She was
Dude.
like, this is fucking intense.
It is. It is.
Delroy Lindo was
You guys
real-
can't drink in your theaters out there?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can, but it depends
Oh.
on which one you go to or whatever. Delroy Lindo was incredible. I really
Yeah,
feel
oh my
I
God.
really feel bad that this won't get any Oscar nods because it's a vampire movie.
No, dude, there's no way that
It might.
No,
There's
it came
no-
out too early. It's too early in the year because the
No,
Oscars
but
are.
it could get like
there's
original
no
stuff.
way.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
don't know.
way that
I
this
just-
doesn't get nominated for screenplay or Coogler doesn't get nominated for director.
I hope you're wrong. I hope you're right. hope you're right.
There's no way
I hope you're right.
Like, also 2025 in general, not just Sinners being a fucking home run. 2025, I think we're gonna look back on this year as like quite the powerhouse in film. Like,
Right.
there's a lot of good movies, and not just like big blockbuster films. There's a lot of good movies in general coming out this year. And if Sinners set the tone for 2025 movies, hot damn, we got a good year ahead of us.
I'm super gay for Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying, right? They didn't. I'm like, how do y'all not realize that dude was so jacked?
No,
He
no,
was
no,
in-
no, no, no. I'm just saying, like, I fuck with that dude heavy. Like
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey. Like, it doesn't matter what that guy's in. I just feel like that's my guy. Like, Michael B. Jordan is an incredible actor. It makes me want to get a gold tooth. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kicking around getting a gold tooth. This one right here.
I've been kicking that around for a minute.
Oh, are we gonna get double gold tooths?
Look, yeah, that'd be cool. We'll be our own smoke that twins. I like. There's a dude.
I mean, I need one, so you know.
Yeah.
You might know him because
I've been thinking about this for a while, by the way, but I'm like, am I too old to have a gold tooth?
No, you can get one that you can get like the grill that pops out.
Yeah.
But I think talk to Chucky Chuck about it because there's a dude named Alligator Jesus that makes some of the best grills I've ever seen.
Really?
And if for some reason this gets on Alligator Jesus' radar, hey brother, what's
gold
up?
tooth us up.
What's up?
I just want one. I want one right here.
I think he's got a wait list, or but like his stuff is he makes some of the best customs, and that's what I was thinking of, just like doing two right there.
Yeah.
Like that dude, that kind of the outline.
Yeah.
And if they were like a little drip.
You want the outline ones?
Yeah, I want the outline ones.
See, I want the solid one.
I want it to look like it's dripping like Scott Hall's ring gear.
That's fire.
Like, I would love that.
You're on the fucking grills show.
And then even if you take my fang and make it a little bit more fang-like,
Yeah.
I'd be all about it.
That's what I'm trying to do.
And I can just pop it in, take it out, and just be that guy.
Yeah.
And maybe even one on the bottom just to even it out.
Oh, now you're cooking.
I'm not kidding. I thought about this extensively.
So much, bro. And then I went and saw Sinners with my boys, and I go, dude, this movie was not helping my case to not get a gold tooth because it looked fucking cool again. And then I went to
California in the chat.
And what's up, Johnny? And then I went and saw Thunderbolts, and Red Guardian's got a gold tooth too. And I was like, I might need to have it.
It's a sign.
It's a sign.
Yeah. This is like,
might need to have it.
This is the new age midlife crisis.
Yeah, it's a gold
It's
tooth.
a grill.
I'm fucking for it.
Shay just said, just fold over the aluminum foil.
I low key think I could fucking pull it off. I think you could pull it off. I think we could pull it off.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're doing it. All right, we'll see y'all the next episode. Just gonna be me and Nathan grilled the fuck out. We're gonna talk like this the entire time.
Yeah.
Hold up. And welcome back to the Abdominal Stretch.
Yeah, I love it. All right, wrestling happened this week, guys.
Yeah.
And Johnny California, I'm glad you're in the chat now because we're going to start off with AEW.
I have notes on AEW.
So do I.
I think my notes are better than yours, and it's not like not like it from a superiority standpoint, but from a perspective of the show standpoint.
Can't wait.
All right, what'd you think about
Pumps? How are your notes?
There was a special collision that happened as well on Thursday. That
I tried to watch it last night and it wasn't on HBO.
It's supposed to be on HBO.
It wasn't. I tried to watch it last night.
Yeah, they
2 o'clock in the morning.
A couple days.
Yeah, Dynamite's on there every week, like on time.
Not Collision though. Collision. Oh, maybe Collision. They're going to wait till Saturday. Maybe they release it at a certain time, anyways.
I didn't think about it like that. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
That's more than likely. I have a DVR. I use Sling. Like an adult.
I don't have money like that. I had to move to Lomita. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Well, since your notes are better, dick.
No, go ahead.
Fucking start.
No, you start.
No, you start.
Because I
didn't start this off saying my notes were better than yours, so you have to start.
I'm saying I'm more positive.
Yeah, no, you start. You start.
I said more positive. Well,
where do you want to eat?
Firstly, the 6-man.
I have Popeyes. I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Dude, oh my God, I'm so jealous. I'm gonna go get Popeyes after this.
Dirty rice.
We don't have it. The 6-man. There was the Young Bucks and Ricochet versus Swerve, Speedball Mike Bailey, and Mark Briscoe. Holy shit, what a great fucking match. Like, what a match. And this is the second
the
week
main
in a row.
event.
No, but I do have notes on the main event. But this was not the main event. It was just in the middle of the card. It was.
Did we watch the same Dynamite?
Maybe you watched an old
Nate notoriously watches the old show thinking it.
Did you watch the eight man the week prior? That was Speedball Mike Bailey, Night.
The shit I watched was the whole MJF and Hurt Syndicate and Top Flight situation.
I didn't see that portion of the show.
All right, just continue. I'll just talk about whatever I have notes
Pull
on.
it up on page side. Nate watched 3 weeks ago.
I'm just saying,
Pumps.
I'm just saying, dude. The crowd was hot. The crowd was on.
Did the show start off with Hangman?
Yes, it did.
Okay, well then can we go down the show?
All right, we'll go.
Listen, Johnny
These are some
California
great
wants to
notes.
fucking talk about.
I
went in order like a professional.
All right.
Like a broadcast journalist.
All right. Okay, go through your.
You're fucking
do you have that?
But bro, your notes are better than mine. Dude.
I just got.
No, your notes are better than mine.
Do you have
your notes are better than mine?
Do you have
How
that
many
match
fire
on your
emojis are in
notes?
Nate's notes?
Do you have that match on your notes?
Which
Yes or
one?
no? The 6-man with Swerve and.
Nope.
Did you not watch that match?
Doesn't seem like it.
That was like the match
Are
of
there
the show.
fire emojis?
Was Rhino on the show?
And Pumps, yes, Pumps. If your complaint is like,
I stopped after the incredible, absolutely incredible Chris Statlander interview. I'm dead serious.
okay,
Did you guys watch it?
no, I watched.
She looked like she was in the fucking on an 80s talk show. It was fucking awesome.
I pulled the Pumps and I watched Dynamite for
Pause.
the wrestling.
I pulled the pumps.
And Pumps, and if that's your argument of like,
That's how you have 2 kids.
I'm watching wrestling. Yeah, 2 pumps. Just 2 pumps is all it takes.
Look, I already have to watch Judgment Day tonight, so
Backlash.
Backlash, brother. Oh my
Whatever the
gosh,
fuck.
we need to do Backlash predictions. It's gonna be a long episode, everybody.
Settle down.
We may
37 minutes. We're making great time.
we may pull the Backlash portion off the audio portion. Maybe we'll do it at the end of the
What
show.
does that mean?
Like, because by the time the audio version of the show comes out, the Backlash predictions will be irrelevant because Backlash is tonight.
Oh.
So we'll pull that off of the audio. But if you want to watch the full version,
Or
just
we
tune
could-
into our YouTube.
Yeah.
I watched it for the wrestling. I didn't watch any of the promo stuff.
Okay.
I
Hold
just
on.
watched the matches. So, but go ahead, get it out.
All right.
Get it out your system already.
yeah,
Tell us
whip
about-
it out, Nate.
Jerk off Hangman Adam Page already. All right.
Hangman.
The hanger.
These are my notes. The
Jerk off the
hanger.
hanger. Okay.
Let me talk about the hanger for a
Give
minute.
the hanger a handy.
the
Absolutely.
hanger fire emoji.
Absolutely love all capital letters Hangman's music and presentation every time I watch AEW.
He's their guy.
He's a fucking star.
He's their Sting. He's their franchise.
He's Magnum TA.
Well, you're gonna compare him with the
No,
mustache.
he is not.
No, man.
He's Magnum TA if Magnum TA
No, he's
didn't get
not.
paralyzed.
Wow.
No, he's not.
He's he's better
What are
than
you
Magnum
saying?
TA. I think he's their franchise. I think he's their Shane Douglas. I think he's their Sting. I think he's their friggin' he's the AEW guy. And
Dude, I like nothing better than when we can get Pumps to care about wrestling for 1 second.
what are you gonna say, Pumps?
Because he's so
What are you gonna say,
he's
Pumps?
so distraught over your take
Say it.
that like
That's
that-
just a ridiculous statement.
Why?
Because Magnum TA had him hanging from the rafters. Like,
the hanger doesn't have him hanging.
no.
He's a
No.
fucking superstar.
He is a superstar.
I understand that, but
And
like
the next
Magnum
things that
TA
come out
was
of
like
Nathan's-
a moment in time.
Well, I know what Nathan's gonna say. He's gonna say, "Well, when a Hangman
As soon
Adam
as he
Page
gets
goes
to the WWE,
Never gonna happen because Phil's there.
as soon
We've
as he
had
gets
this discussion.
okay.
they will
Time heals all wounds, Playboy.
they'll squash that beef.
Mhm. That's money, dog.
Yeah, they'll squash that.
Yeah. Famously, CM Punk forgives and forgets.
Well, Yeah, he does because he's in WWE right now, working under
Triple H.
That's and he's making probably the most money he's made in his career. And
okay.
yeah, Hangman.
I have another note here. Hold on, go back up. It says every AEW heel turn is the exact same way.
What do you mean? Elaborate on that.
I don't know what I'm saying. I need notes because I was drunk.
Okay, so Osprey's music hits, makes his way out,
Somebody
stares at Paige.
Who's
They stare each other down.
Who's the bad guy in the Osprey match?
Nobody, but the Don Callis family appears at the entrance ramp. Don Callis says Osprey proves how stupid he is to him every day. And he knows the man who is standing in the ring next to him. Osprey stands up for Paige. Stokely Hathaway then gets in Tony Schiavone's face for his comments about, do you think everybody beats up Tony Schiavone?
All right. It doesn't matter. Okay.
FTR?
So I also had, I don't know why I wrote that. So I should probably type more.
I'm reading from wrestling.
No, you're correct. It's my notes are shit.
Yeah.
You're right. Your notes are
well,
better than mine.
So Pablo had the better note.
I had a yawning emoji
for Tony Storm and Anna Jade, Thunder Rosa and Penelope Ford.
15-minute Hangman and Osprey promo. It's too long.
Oh,
way too long.
Oh, weird. You want wrestling in your wrestling show?
No, but if I want promos to be good on my promo show.
I got it.
I like Don Callis. I don't get the Don Callis thing as much though. Like I feel like there needs to be like a little bit more of a.
I fuck with Don Callis.
Me too. But I feel like there needs to be a little bit more highlights on him.
He's Wish.com Paul Heyman. Come on.
I wouldn't compare.
Who's a better manager mouthpiece right now outside of Paul Heyman than Don Callis?
MVP?
No,
not
at all.
Good. Don Callis is good.
And when he got fucking cut up and he has a big ass scar on his fucking head, it gave him some credibility, like when Becky broke her nose.
Yeah,
that's right. Getting
what Dynamite was
nerdy
this, the
with
14th?
it. Huh?
No, the 7th. What the 14th? We're in May, brother.
I'm looking on HBO right now, dickhead.
Oh, May 7th.
Okay. Hurt Syndicate.
Fire emoji.
How many factions is MJF going to be in?
It's so
I don't
crazy.
Understand why they keep doing that to him. Like, dude, he's all right. Who did he start with? This is like the eye patch, dude.
Yeah.
He started with what was the ripoff Four Horsemen? The conglomerate,
he had his own thing.
The Pinnacle.
Oh,
he was in the Pinnacle with FTR, which they should have just fucking kept around. Right?
Maybe. I don't know.
Then he was fucking with Adam Cole, and they were like a fucking tag team.
I hated that. Yeah.
Right?
That never paid off, by the way. No payoff to that.
He was in another one, and I'm drawing a blank. And now he's trying to get in the Hurt Syndicate. It's like,
I like the Hurt Syndicate angle.
I liked it if I didn't think that MJF is always trying to get himself into a faction.
Well, I like this one
because I pay attention.
I like this one the most because of the he's like the rich white dude.
With the black eyes?
Yeah.
He's Owen Hart in the Nation?
Yeah.
Dude, Owen Hart in the Nation was a flex, bro.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Owen Hart in the Nation was a flex. That's the Eminem of wrestling faction maneuvers. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
Dude. The one
revisionist history.
Dude, the
Nation was so good.
The Nation of Domination was incredible.
The idea was good. The execution was not.
Exactly. The Nation was created to get D'Lo Brown over. Oh, yeah. It's so good. Fuck out of here.
And Mark Henry, I think, right? And then the other
all right.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay.
I give up.
Rhino showed up.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's going to challenge Nick Wayne. Well,
why?
I'll tell you what stood out to me with this segment more than anything.
Why?
Who cares about Rhino? Christian's abusive stepdad gimmick.
It's incredible.
It's fantastic.
Bro,
It's so good.
Christian is low-key the MVP of AEW storyline wise over the last 3 years.
That was in my notes, I think. It was specifically, it was like,
Why are you stealing Pablo's note?
no, I think it was that when Nick Wayne, like the way that they're playing this and the way even Christian is, like he's like the drunk stepdad.
Dude, he's awesome.
He's like, it's
He's
so
incredible.
like the heavy breathing, the way he talks, kind of like,
Yeah.
and then like me and your mom had a celebration after all night after, and it was like the way he like gets in his face and he's like, what are you gonna do about it? Kind of, it's so good. It is so good. And I think
He's like Max Cady from Cape Fear.
holy smokes, yes. And then that's why I said the abusive. I used your little fire emoji. I said Christian as the abusive stepdad is fire emoji.
Yes, 100%.
And when that Nick Wayne kid finally stands up for himself,
It's gonna be
roof
great.
is gonna blow
Yes,
off
absolutely.
that joint. Pumps left.
Have a good night.
I had to let the cat in from the garage.
I like that. It just was stagnant camera. I was like, fuck this.
Chris Statlander had an incredible interview.
Okay, I didn't see this.
I didn't know she had the chops. I was not familiar with your game, Chris Statlander.
I like Chris Statlander. She's great.
She showed up looking like one of Charlie's Angels. And they had like an 80s interview set, and she was cooking. I don't know who she's wrestling. I don't know why I should
So I
care.
don't care because I don't watch wrestling. I'm only interested in the story.
But she did an incredible job.
Also, speaking of the AEW women's division, apparently too, I don't know if you're a Willow Nightingale fan.
Yes.
Her contract's coming up this year.
Oh, she'll be in WWE.
Think so?
She's Nia Jax, but can move.
She's way better than Nia Jax. Please
Fuck
don't.
off.
She's way better than Nia Jax. Don't say that. Don't say that. She's way better than Nia Jax.
But can move, I said.
Yeah, but
Like,
Stop it.
but she's not. She's not.
She has
Samoan.
personality.
She got-
She has charisma.
Yeah, she's good.
Fuck you.
And I'll tell you. Look, I've seen her. I've seen her in person at the Comic-Con thing. She tagged team with Orange Cassidy.
hold on. I'm
She's-
just stop the show for a second.
she's beautiful.
Hold on. That fuck you by Pumps, that one cut a little.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
That was
Yeah,
that
you know I love
was the most serious fuck you I've ever received from
Well, why would
No.
you compare the former TBS champion Willow Nightingale
to a former WWE champion, Nia Jax?
to Nia Jax? Well, come on. Look, I like Nia Jax. I'm not. No, but yeah, she's,
Stop it.
Willow Nightingale's great.
Never mind. I'm not gonna even.
Willow Nightingale's great. I'm very excited if she does end up going to WWE, or if not,
Getting them in. I'm getting them in.
back the
No.
truck up for her,
No.
Tony Khan. Okay, so you didn't see Swerve Strickland and Mike Bailey.
Oh no, I
versus-
watched this.
This match was fire, dude. Ricochet,
Whatever.
Swerve and Ricochet,
It was what it was. It's
Fire
it's,
emoji.
It's WCW, dude.
dude. I don't care what you say. Did you listen to that crowd during this match? The crowd was hot.
Okay.
The final buildup, and then
Why do I care who Mike Bailey is, by
dude,
the way?
he's so good. Shut up. How dare you? I don't, because they did introduce him properly.
Fuck of the Mike Bailey.
He had a promo package. They introduced him. They've been building him up, putting him next to other stars. He is fun. He's a bit of a throwback, right? Because he does
To
have
what?
to a WCW Saturday Night guy, which I love. I'm for
To a
that.
job squad.
To like a
guy.
Devin Storm.
Okay,
You know what I'm
all
saying?
right, you know what? You put it that way.
he's Mr. WCW Saturday Night, and I love it. And
All right, fair enough. I'm fucking touche, my friend.
all right, but not only was the crowd hot, like it was like the last couple of moves in this match were so Swerve was on his A game.
Swerve is the best wrestler in AEW.
Swerve was looking so good, and
No, he's not.
heel Ricochet was looking really freaking good.
I know you're not saying it's fucking Pudgy Okada.
He's gonna say it's
It's
Osprey.
either Okada or Osprey.
Bro, Okada looks like Shohei Otani's body, dude.
Dude, I will.
Shohei Otani
Okay.
is,
Both of them are the GOAT.
No,
Both of them
you know
are
what?
generational talent.
you know,
Both of them are once in 100-year athletes.
you know what? You're so right. I walked into that one.
Pumps,
I gotta take the L. Where's the want thing?
there's a want. Pumps, I will say, and this is not to be a hot take to try to upset anybody. I will put Swerve Strickland on par with Will Ospreay. I will
100%.
I will 1,000%
His
put that man
package
on
is
par.
better. Pause.
Look, I don't.
Whoa.
It's
Whoa.
it's
Oh, I
apples.
didn't mean that. I mean,
Whoa.
It's apples and oranges, but I will put Swerve Strickland on
That's
par.
why Nathan Lomita, the interracial grinder, is popping off.
fuck. Dude, Bob was gonna ditch us real
No.
soon, dude.
Oh, immediately.
Well,
Immediately.
I'm saying, why? How could you not make?
Bob was gonna go. Bob was gonna realize, and he's gonna go. They've been thrown off 2 other channels. Like, I think it's
I
them.
tried to make it work. I did my best. But I get it. I understand.
All right, sorry.
No, that's all. I just can. Why would you not agree that Swerve can hang with an Osprey or hang with a Ricochet? Because he hung in this
I'm not
match.
saying he
Look,
couldn't. I'm just not going to let Nate and his BS stand.
fair.
See, his anger for me is like it trumps the other stuff.
Yeah, dude. Look, this match was awesome. And then what I loved about this match more than anything is it was like, quote unquote spot fest, right? Like it was just insane, quick paced action, all the Ricochet, all the Swerve Young Bucks stuff that you would see. And then it just ends with like a roll up. And I'm like, that's fantastic. Like you could be as fancy as fucking possible, but at the end of the day, you could just get pinned when you're just caught off guard with a really good roll up at the right time. And I loved it. It was a great match. And I feel like the Young Bucks in this, since they've come back, have been putting on some really great matches. And I love it because this is what you need to kind of dig your heels into as AEW. This is your brand. Like, I didn't necessarily love their evil EVP stuff and their storytelling, but right now I think they're doing some of the best work and the best work for the company overall. That's all I'm going to say.
Sure.
Yep. Watch the match, pumps. Watch the match, Mr. I watch for the wrestling. Okay.
I have to watch Judgment Day tonight. I don't want to.
Backlash.
Let's
Whatever the fuck.
Okada versus Kevin Knight, I think was the other match. I didn't see this.
No, we don't need it. There's no more AEW. We're done
No.
with AEW.
Oh, I have one more thing, sir. Okay. This isn't even in our notes. This is my own personal notes now. I don't want y'all to see these.
Personal notes.
But the main event
This is how it starts.
was Claudio Castagnoli versus Samoa Joe. And once more, another thing that I feel like AEW does really well in highlighting these two. Like, this should be your brand. But the question, I have a question that this show raised for me. Is Claudio better off outside of the WWE? Can we, why? Because I'll tell you this, like, he was in the main event because I feel like he's a main event guy. And I feel like a lot of fans felt that way.
Not everybody can be the main event guy.
But why? But he deserves, I feel like Claudio deserves more. And I feel like McMahon kind of didn't really know how to push him.
Oh, 100%.
And this is one of those cases where I feel like if Claudio went back to Cesaro, I feel like he would be a big major player in the WWE today.
What do you think, Pumps?
No, I think that's a ridiculous statement.
The dude, the dude puts on a 5-star match.
He's not Samoan. He doesn't give a 10-minute promo about fucking bowing down to Dwayne.
Also, I will say Samoa Joe should have beat freaking Brock Lesnar at Great Balls of Fire that year. And Samoa Joe and Claudio, like, this was an amazing main event. Like, how could you, did you not watch the main?
I didn't watch the movie.
Come on, brother. Come on.
I only watched for the story.
I know. I mean, listen, I watched more AEW this week than I did last week.
This main was good. And then I even wrote, I'm like, Claudio.
I didn't watch SmackDown either.
Oh my God.
I watched Raw.
Claudio versus Sami Zayn in NXT is probably one of the best wrestling matches I've ever seen. That dude puts on a 5-star match with whoever he's in. I've seen this dude put on a 5-star match with The Miz on SmackDown in 2014. That was a 2 out of 3 falls match. And it was amazing.
Dude, there's no question about it.
He is one of those wrestlers that I can show to people that don't watch wrestling and get them into wrestling.
Until he does like the big swing.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh, I get it. This is cool. No, the big swing's great. It's like, it's a callback. It's a gimmicky old wrestling thing, but he makes it make sense. And I feel like easily Claudio could be one of your top baby faces. All you have to do is get Moxley to turn on him. Like, is that ever going to happen? I don't, because right now I feel like Claudio's just like the dude that gets beat before somebody has to wrestle John Moxley.
You don't,
He shouldn't be a goon jobber.
There's no hierarchy in AEW
Yeah, I don't.
whatsoever.
Well, didn't they used to have rankings and stuff?
Yeah.
Did they
Yeah.
get rid of that?
Yeah. There's no hierarchy.
God, yeah.
There's no rhyme or reason to anything that happens. That's why it's like I don't know. I thought this week's show was not great. But then again, I only watched half of it.
That main
For the
event.
story.
That main event for me I mean, like I said, I love Samoa Joe. I think he's probably the most believable contender. And if he beats John Moxley, I'd 1,000% be okay. In fact, I feel like John Moxley just needs to get beat. Just let the Death Riders thing needs to phase out. Or they need to like implode if you want to build a story.
Then what do they ever keep, dude? They're trying. And this is another faction,
Hey, Phil,
another
fast pay
faction,
off.
another faction.
Yeah.
And then you just kill them off like after a year. Like, look at the Judgment Day, dude. Right, Pumps?
Yeah, you're saying
The Judgment Day has been around
Pumps his face.
for like 5 years now. If you want to go all the way back to the Edge shit,
yeah, I guess so.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't
I
grenade it.
forgot Edge was Judgment Day.
He
That's what
started
I'm
the
saying.
Judgment Day.
They-
It was him and Priest.
Yes, they don't grenade it. They just evolve it and move it forward. And then AEW, it's like everybody's got a fucking cute
Well, the
little
Death
fucking
Riders
faction
evolved.
name for right. But now you want to blow them up.
What?
Because I don't think it's working.
I think the
Sorry,
Death Riders.
I just got an ESPN alert. They're not going to play the SEC women's college softball game because of weather.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna hit this fan up.
Fuck, bro. I thought you were going to tell
They're
me
going to
there was, like, an
declare
earthquake.
co-champion.
Thought you could be like 30,000 die in Chile earthquake.
I mean, could be.
Wait
but
a
I don't know why
minute.
that'd be on ESPN.
I shall lay an earthquake. Oh, that was my chair. For the folks listening on audio.
Yeah. All right. Can we go to WWE, please?
Yeah.
No.
Any more
We're good.
AEW notes? Anybody? No?
None.
Johnny California chat. Any AEW notes?
What do you say?
The first month, all AEW is no commercials. So they're not part of the general season. You have to go to this section and there'll be a replay on the live show. I think he's telling you how to find
Oh, Collision.
Collision.
Thank you, Johnny.
Yeah.
I invited Johnny out to the show.
You don't know how to. Oh, yeah. Johnny better be at that show
Yeah.
because you don't know how to navigate the Max
You
interface.
want Johnny there for one reason and one reason only.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
To hang out with him?
No, we're not. We're back.
Did I do something wrong?
No, but I lost all my graphics. But either way, Monday Night Raw. We're not gonna go through this whole show, right? But I'll tell you.
No.
No, we are not.
I'll tell you the highlights. Firstly, we're gonna talk about Paul Heyman's crash out, right? Or
Can we
Paul
talk
Heyman.
about his tan first?
Yeah, let's talk about absolutely. Let's talk about his
Dude,
tan.
it's such a meta Easter egg. He's obviously doing that because of Braun Breaker.
Yeah. I mean, he did this,
Of course, it's being like,
or I don't know, or
It's a
he's just
gag.
doing it.
no, it's a gag.
It's good. If
Because
it's a gag,
everybody
it's
talks
good.
shit about Braun Breaker's tan all the time, and now he's part of the faction, or he's a Paul Heyman guy, whatever. And then so Paul Heyman, like
Part
an
of the
8,
tan boys.
yeah, he was like, all right, buddy, we're both gonna get tanned up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, except for Seth Rollins, he doesn't have the tan.
Doesn't need it. Seth Rollins is the leader.
That's true.
Paul Heyman is shaping Braun Breaker, so he's trying to relate to him.
He's getting that spray tan heat.
Yeah, he's
right
trying to
now.
relate to him, right?
Yeah, I think MJF does it too, right? That does
Yes,
the bad
it's,
spray tan
like
heat.
annoyingly bad.
Yeah, it is meant to be annoying. I think it is. I think they're digging in because there's no way you don't realize.
No, of course not.
That.
They're 100% digging into that.
Yeah.
So I think that was great. Paul Heyman is. Does he have? Pumps. Not even you can disagree with this, dude.
Oh yes, he can.
Yeah, that's what you think. What am I disagreeing with?
Just say you disagree.
Give me your top 4 talkers of all time.
like managers,
Just talkers.
talkers.
Cornette, Dusty,
Heenan.
Yeah, Heenan's up there.
Punk?
Yeah.
Flair?
Yeah.
Austin?
Yeah. Punk. No.
No Austin.
Punk, Cornette, Dusty, and
I could argue Heyman's better than Dusty.
Scott Steiner?
I could make the argument Heyman's better than Dusty.
That you can make 100%. The argument. You can make the argument
just for body of work.
But
you know what, Dusty is Biggie Smalls, bro.
That's you're right. I don't disagree.
Dusty
with that at all.
is 100% Biggie Smalls.
Yeah.
Like, technically, he had a longer career, right? Because he's like, but like from Dusty's like real like highlight was like 5 years, right?
Yeah.
And then he was like a shell of himself. What?
Would you? No, 5 years.
What was it?
I mean, okay, go ahead. Make your point.
Listen, I don't want to talk about some fucking mid-South Florida promotion shit. I mean, like,
well, it's because
NWA national.
Yeah, let's not talk about Dusty in Florida. Get out of here.
I know how to get him. Listen, hey, look. I know how to get him, dude. I know how to get him.
What? Well, would that make Ric Flair Tupac?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
100%. All right. Paul Heyman's incredible.
What was the point of that?
There was no point. There's no point to anything we do, dude.
Yeah,
the sooner you can come to grips with that, the sooner that we can make this work.
Paul was on it.
Not get kicked off.
I love this.
Don't get us fucking kicked off his channel, Pumps.
Yeah, Pumps.
Sorry.
You're on thin ice.
The Judgment Day is awesome. We already talked about it. Rusev looks
Fire
great.
emoji.
I like that they're slow playing Rusev back. He looks great though.
He does look great. I do wish he had Lana with him. I know they signed her allegedly to a Legends deal. I do wish he had Lana with him but I also get what they're doing. I think they're
the words Lana and Legends deal should never be spoken.
I think from a
ever
like that is
I can't even hate on that.
the visual of Lana as that version of Lana that we remember from WWE with Rusev initially, I think is so appealing to just anybody who would switch the channel and see this. You would instantly get that.
The package was great.
Yeah.
Pause.
But
Rusev's another one with a great package.
And apparently, fun fact too, that Rusev hooked up with Lana in that tank at WrestleMania.
Yeah, he did.
Like
Nate was there.
They sealed the deal in that tank prior to the match.
I was there. I watched
them have sex.
Yep.
Dang, I didn't
and
know
he wasn't watching Lana.
Didn't know you were a voyeur like that. Yeah.
So Rusev's. I like Rusev's slow playback.
Absolutely.
It's good stuff. Pat McAfee is a natural on the microphone.
I like Pat McAfee. I don't get why the
fire emoji. There's a fire emoji on it.
I don't hate Pat McAfee. How
can you? How can you hate Pat McAfee?
I don't understand. Because they're putting him in a match against Gunther, and I don't know if there's a way to write him off TV for some time.
Because he's Republican.
I don't know if he is though. I don't know if he is. I don't think it's that black and white with him. But
this is how you get us kicked off his channel.
I just don't.
Famous Republican Pablo.
Yeah. I'm not into the Pat McAfee Gunther match. I like where they went with it. With he choked out Michael Cole, but I don't need to see it.
Yeah, but this is McAfee's reach is so vast. This is going to get them so many more. It's like when they do that bullshit with I Show Speed and stuff. It's just
absolutely. But McAfee can celebrity wrestle.
You think it's gonna put?
Oh yeah, no, McAfee can go.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It puts Gunther in a high profile spot after making him drop the belt to Jay at WrestleMania. So it's keeping Gunther going. I
guarantee they would take back now if they could.
Which is the stories, Pumps. The stories, buddy. which it keeps.
Tell your story in the ring.
It keeps Gunter going, and I'm for it.
You know what's funny is Pat McAfee has Vince McMahon's last match at a Mania.
Really?
Yeah.
Sure
I didn't
does.
know that.
Yeah. Pat McAfee's collecting one like that. He's got McMahon's last match, baby. Which is not, it's like, whatever, you're wrestling a 76-year-old
Well.
man, but whatever. It's interesting fact. I don't know. Well, look, we'll see. I'm not like, oh yeah, hooray, Pat McAfee, Gunther. What I want to see from the match is I do just want to see Gunther dominate. Like I would love for
I
them
think
to
he's
pull
going
like,
to.
yeah, like SummerSlam, Brock Lesnar, John
Bull
Cena,
in a
just
shiny
18,
shop. Just yeah.
just get
Suplex
destroyed.
City.
And then I would say that more than likely they're going to write him off TV for a little while and put.
And then Corey Graves comes back.
No, I don't know if Corey Graves is going to come back. Is he still on NXT even?
Fuck the Corey Graves.
You don't like Corey Graves?
I don't care for the human being.
I like Corey Graves.
I was kind of initially like bummed out for him, but I think he's I think some things have popped up with him where I'm like, maybe questionable.
Yeah.
And then also
Judgy McJudgerson's over here.
did also hear him back on commentary, and I don't know if he's lost because he was doing really good there for a minute.
Yeah.
He was on one, but like
He's
I think
like a heel fucking color guy.
he got the yips, I think, a little bit in his last round of commentary that I heard from him. I was like, oh, okay. I do feel like bad news.
No one will ever be as bad as Nate's fucking Jesus Christ Mauro Ranallo.
Oh my God, Mauro Ranallo is top 3 all time.
Mauro Ranallo is the worst announcer in the history of announcers. You will not tell me any different. You will not change my mind.
Didn't he get in a fight with somebody? They had like a backstage altercation. He got punched or something.
I hope he gets in a fight with a pistol in his own mouth.
Holy smokes!
This is gonna get us kicked off. This is gonna get us kicked off. This is how it happens.
Wow.
This is how it happens. Giandra's not gonna come on the show if you start saying shit like that.
I know. I'm sorry.
Wow. You feel very
Don't joke
deeply
about gun violence.
deeply and personally about Mario Ronaldo.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He sucks.
This is what happens.
But I mean, like, does
Mamma mia!
Oh, I love him. Goddamn.
does that warrant? All right. Anyways.
Yeah.
I can't watch old NXT because of him. Arguably the best NXT of the last decade because of him. Because his commentary is so bad.
That's not true at all.
I will tell you, for me, the highlight of Raw was the match that Nathan probably went to the bathroom for, which was Roxanne Perez and oh my God, Neo Sky, dude. They put on quite.
Hey, where are we at on Cora Jade's OnlyFans?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I think you know where we're at.
I'm for it.
That seems like a silly question.
It's up, brother. It's up. Go check it out.
I mean, those things are search away, right?
Let's see. This is a quick little search away.
You gotta subscribe. I haven't subscribed.
I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude,
You're a broke boy. You don't pay for OnlyFans. You a Kanye West?
EO versus Roxanne was the match. I can't pull up the graphic because something's going on.
Yeah,
here.
it was cool.
What are you talking about? It was cool. It was really good.
Sure.
No?
Yeah, it was fine.
Pumps? Do you watch wrestling? Pumps, why are you sitting in that sexy position like that?
Do you watch? Yeah, fucking settle down, Captain Morgan.
Yeah, why are you Jeff Goldbluming in Jurassic Park us right now? Like you're hitting us with the, you're gonna pull that shirt down? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Too much sex appeal on this show right now. Right? Slow it down.
Lomita.
Slow it down.
We're getting sexy in Lomita.
The sexy city.
The sexy city.
I'm not sure I can come back from that.
Becky Lynch.
John.
Did you said something about the Becky Lynch promo of her shitting all over Bailey?
I don't know. I can't. It's hard for me to talk after Pumps' last Lomita.
Lomita.
Did you guys watch Bailey on the Chris Van, or like listen to Bailey on Chris
I've
Van
watched
Vliet?
Bailey do anything.
Did you listen to her interview on Chris Van Vliet?
I saw the Tube Man clip.
Okay, so there was some concern from fans because like she was struggling basically like, so I feel like it's been hard for her to get over as a babyface. Like the way that they introduced her with Damage Control, like she was kind of a heel and then like got sympathy. She had her title run, which is well-deserved in her Mania moment. But it's like, dang, just killed us. You want the third one? We're fine.
No, it's yours. You
can have it.
All right.
It's not going to impair your drive to Lomita.
She was pulled out of Mania, and I think the fans
I'm not bringing you with me to my next channel.
Yeah. This is going to be a next channel.
Okay, sorry, go on.
No, okay, so
I'm over in Corey Ryan Forster's chat.
Boom, damn.
You should use that to get him over here to the deeper issues to come on the show with us.
Yeah.
We'll allow to be via Zoom.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna make an exception. What? Oh, yeah, just his celebrity status. You make an exception.
Couldn't we put it on this one?
We technically could, actually. Yeah.
And have fucking dueling TVs.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, we could do that.
And like we're looking this way, and the person's behind us. That's actually kind of funny.
That would be pretty hilarious. Well, I would need. Yeah, we could do that.
That could be fun.
Easily
for guests.
We could do that.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Look at that.
Anyway,
right on the show.
Think Tank. This is the Think Tank.
This is welcome to the Think Tank.
Welcome to the Patreon.
Becky's been shitting on Bayley. Her promo was about taking out the trash. Everybody was very upset, clearly, that Bayley did not get her WrestleMania moment and that Becky kind of came in and stole that limelight. All kind of aligned to it. And I feel like WWE has done a really good job in utilizing their outside resources to get their fan bases, because they know their fan base is watching Chris Van Vliet. And that dude's amazing. And you can have a heel in there. The way that Chris Van Vliet conducts his interviews, he helps get people over. He humanizes them. He gives you like a nice little backstory. Clearly a very good wrestling fan. I think this was all lined up very perfectly for hopefully them to really give Bayley a big push. But there was people like concerned about Bayley's like mental health because the way like that she kind of discussed certain things on there and how she's feeling with, you know, with what's happening with her in WWE right now. But I feel like the money, as much as I like Lyra Valkyria and I think Becky Lynch is going to push her to the next level, I think the money would be within Bayley and Becky Lynch, maybe at a SummerSlam. And I'm pretty excited if that's where they're going, which I hope it is. Like 2 of the 4 horsewomen there. I don't think they've really been highlighted in a program.
Here's the thing. It's like I said last week. Bayley is the female Sami Zayn. They didn't get WrestleMania matches, but what did the WWE do? Coming out of WrestleMania, they're giving each one of them.
But she hasn't been on TV.
Whatever. I'm just saying,
just on CBV.
But they're giving her like a push moving forward in an important storyline. Like not everybody.
Only in Nate's brain is leaving someone off TV, giving them a push.
Not everyone can be in the WrestleMania match, dude. We don't want a 6-hour WrestleMania.
Right, because Bayley is famously not ready for the main event.
I'm not saying that, but it's like I said last week with the sports teams fucking thing. Like, not everybody makes the playoffs every year. Sometimes there's a down year where you lose in the second round. Like, but then the next year, maybe something
Bayley
builds.
wasn't in the playoffs in that analogy.
For fuck's sake.
Bayley people need to put respect on Bayley's name. She is, in a way, I guess I would probably more compare her to Seth Rollins and how she's been undermined and disrespected for so long.
Seth Rollins disrespected the guys in every major fucking angle on fucking WWE TV.
Now,
last 2 years.
Yes, but he's always been downplayed as
Monday Night Messiah. Seth Rollins was not shit.
Look, I'm just saying, I hope the best for Bayley. I love Bayley.
Seth Rollins is like the fucking glue to all of these fucking
I don't
things
disagree
that have
with that.
happened.
And I think Bayley is on par with the Seth Rollins. So that's what I'm saying. I want to see Bayley get her comeuppance. She's had her moments, but I do think.
So why do you care if those comeuppance come at WrestleMania or at SummerSlam?
Because WrestleMania is that's your payoff.
Everybody WrestleMania is the show,
that's
baby.
The culmination.
Not everybody can do everything, dude.
But you're right. but somebody like Bailey, who's put in the time, work, energy, is great.
But
and
now you just want to gift it to her without
not
some sort of
gifting it to her.
angle.
She's earned it. She deserves it. She deserves it.
She has. But that doesn't mean that happens like that.
Give her more. Give her all the titles.
You don't think LeBron James doesn't deserve to continue on in the playoffs?
LeBron James.
Like, everybody deserves it when you work that hard, 100%. But that doesn't mean everybody gets to win. That's all it comes down to.
Breaking news: Nathan Haskell hates
like the
Bailey.
Los Angeles Clippers.
Exactly. 1,000%, Pumps. You're right. I'm not taking that as a diss at all.
Yeah, like the Carolina Panthers.
Imagine heartbreak I've had over the Los Angeles Clippers. Stop it, dude.
Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis.
You know?
I know you didn't watch SmackDown.
I saw things.
Did you? I'll tell you what the
Jacob Fatu's promo was. Chef's kiss.
Fire emoji.
Fire emoji. Jacob Fatu fire emoji. Yeah, what I mean.
Yeah, what I mean.
Yeah, what I mean.
No, Chelsea Green, according to Fightful Select, has re-signed, extended her contract with WWE. And Chelsea, since losing that women's championship, we didn't talk about this on last episode, but she comes in and she's like, Nicholas Aldis, this is a conspiracy from the deep state of the women's locker room.
That's funny.
And she was basically like talking about how it was a rigged match, why she lost to Zelina Vega.
Yeah. That's funny.
Dude,
I like that.
And then this past
week,
Zelina
Vega too. Love you, girl.
This past week, she was having the most hilarious, like,
she's not coming to Lomita.
Zelina Vega would 100% be down in Lomita.
This past week, she was having a seance, which was hilarious in Nick Aldis's office. She was like having a seance for the U.S. title. And then the lights come on, and then she's like, "What are you doing, Nicholas? We're in here trying to have a moment." And he's like, "This is my office." But dude, Chelsea Green is she's fantastic.
She's good.
And the Zelina Vega
she's been great since the hot mess.
She has been great since the hot mess. But I love the program that they have her on right now with Zelina Vega. It's like giving Zelina Vega the rub that she needs.
Yes.
Chelsea Green's going to always be entertaining.
It's okay to move the belt around.
Yes.
It's okay.
Oh, yeah, totally okay.
Like, I hate when wrestling gets locked into, like, the fucking, this guy's got to be the champion for 9 straight months. It's
whoa. Time out. Your boy just sat up. Weren't you the Roman Reigns dick rider for 2,372 days or whatever?
Yes, because that's a once-in-a-generation talent.
Yeah, it's a generational run, brother.
That's a generational run. I'm talking about, like, the lower belts, the U.S. strap, the IC strap, the tag belts. Like, those things can move around, dude.
He's talking about giving opportunities to women.
Yeah, why can't you move them around? It's
highlighting
fine.
female talents that are deserving.
It makes it
except for Bailey,
exciting.
apparently. For some reason, he doesn't want Bailey to have anything. You can't win them all.
The same man who doesn't even know that Athena is on a damn near 2-year run with the women's championship for Ring of Honor, but we won't talk about that.
Well, because fucking nobody knows about Ring of Honor.
I'm sorry, who's Athena now?
Clearly, I do.
You know who Athena is.
Who?
Are you serious?
Who? I know who Athena is.
Okay, cool. Because if you didn't, and I did, that was going to be.
I know. Look,
deal breaker.
Chelsea Green's great. Let's see. I have some
John Cena, Randy Orton.
Oh yeah, Cena Orton.
One last time.
Well, hold on. We're gonna hold that because that's a Backlash thing. I think. I got some other news before we get into that. I got some great other news because I got graphics for them.
Okay,
I got graphics.
We got room keys.
Okay, so the reason why I'm even bringing up the Chelsea Green thing is because she had given like a cryptic kind of thing or whatever of like, hey, farewell, this is my farewell address. And people thought she had gotten released. So that's why it's amazing that we hear that her contract's gotten extended. Also, this is the Barnstein Bears get released by the WWE.
That's hilarious.
But they were, just like all the things that now is going to happen, right? Was it big things to come?
That's so funny.
Check out my Pro Wrestling Tees store. New podcast gonna drop. Subscribe to my OnlyFans at Pumps. Right.
That's funny.
So people were kind of thinking that Chelsea Green was on that chopping block, and I'm glad that she wasn't, But one of the bigger, so some of the bigger names that got released, and I just found this out. This is according to, sorry, let me pull it up. This is according to, oh man. Oh yeah, here we go. According to Bill Apter. You guys know that Bill Apter guy, right?
Mhm.
He's still alive?
Dude, you kidding me? He was just on one of the WWE press conference, like post shows.
He was.
According to Bill Apter, WWE actually has a deal with Braun Strowman because everybody was shocked. They're like, why? After Braun Strowman had that great program with Jacob Fatu, he helped elevate Jacob Fatu. He helped elevate Bronson Reed.
Correct.
He's a very reputable monster. According to Bill Apter, the WWE basically has an agreement with Braun Strowman that he's released for now, but he will be called for storylines whenever he is needed. So apparently Braun Strowman has a 15% paralysis on his left leg.
Oh.
And his WWE salary was too high, which is why they released him. But they have an agreement where he can come in and work for like 3 or 4 months, take some time off. So Triple H apparently is taking care of Braun Strowman.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is.
See,
that was
shout out to Uncle Paul.
Yeah, like, absolutely. Take care of your guys, and maybe that's like you get to work on almost a freelance basis.
Send him his crutches back, Pumps.
And I do think that also give him a crutches back.
Send him the crutches back.
Send those crutches to Braun Strowman, who has a 15% paralysis on his leg. But no, this is cool, and I also think it preserves the big man status of Braun Strowman. Like, he's not going to be overexposed.
But what happens if he pulls up in AEW?
I would think that I don't think that's going to be. I think if you have,
so he's allowed to work anywhere, but
I don't think he's going to work. I don't think he's going to work anywhere, but I think he's going to work at WWE. It's not an official episode of the Abdominal Stretch without 2 dropouts per episode here.
Pumps, I didn't realize that you see us like fucking Cameron and Mace at the fucking.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, we're back.
We're back. Yeah, we're back. Look, we got things happening with apparently the Wi-Fi around here. At least our microphones are working.
Support the Patreon.
At least I hope our microphones are working.
Support the Patreon.
Yeah. Support this. This wouldn't happen if Bobby were here.
That piece of shit. Love you, Bobby.
If Bobby were here, we'd be on it. Let's see.
Hey, you know why I'm not going to send Triple H's crutches back?
Right.
Oh, that echo's back.
Oh, no.
Because as a corporate employee, he gets health insurance, unlike his employee wrestlers who are fucking freelance contractors that can't get insurance unless they buy it themselves.
Yeah, but if they get hurt while they're working for the company, they take care of it.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. 100%.
They are right now.
How do you...
Bro, you don't think the WWE is paying for fucking Kevin Owens' neck surgery? Stop it.
Yeah. William
100%.
William Regal famously talked about how his
if you're under contract, your medical's taken care of.
I don't know if your medical's taken care of, but I think
I said your medical was taken care of.
Okay, well, Nathan knows.
Oh, well, as long as Nate said.
So, Nathan, your boy Hulk Hogan's in the news again.
Oh, my boy.
Your guy.
What did Uncle Terry say?
Well, he's just been talking about how he's such a big fan of Benjamin Shelton.
Oh, yeah. And then Shelton Benjamin went back at him.
Well, and then MVP was like, friggin' lying piece of shit. And then, and Shelton Benjamin basically, went back at him and was like, gave him the old Will Smith of keep my name out your fucking mouth. So first MVP firstly clapped back, and he was like pathological lying piece of human excrement.
Boy.
Because he's said it multiple times. He's gotten Shelton Benjamin's name wrong. He said Benjamin Shelton. Dang, I don't have the Benjamin Shelton. I thought I did. Oh, there it is. And then Shelton Benjamin was basically like, you lost me forever. Don't get caught, or you would call it an apology speech. You know, like he got caught. That's why he apologized. So rather than screw up my name and pretend we ever had some sort of camaraderie, which we never had, please do me a favor. And then he's got the Will Smith gif
Keep
of
my name out your mouth.
keep my name out your fucking mouth, baby.
Good for you, Sheldon. You do your thing.
Yeah. Here's the thing is like, are there any black people that are going to come to Hulk Hogan's defense for
Probably not.
Never.
No.
So I don't understand why Hogan.
I mean, I don't know. It comes down to the thing of whether or not you can separate the art from the artist.
Can
I watch Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage wrestle at WrestleMania 5? Sure. I don't connect the two, but I'm also not African American. So like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I understand the issue and that's a problem and that he's a fucking piece of shit. But like, I can still play him in a video game. I don't know. It's like, what side are you on with Michael Jackson and kids? It's like, can you still listen to Thriller?
No, I can't actually.
All right. Well, I mean, listen, if you're going to take the stance, that's like, dude, it's like hitting on 16. It's like, if you're playing blackjack, you either hit on 16 the whole time or you stand on 16.
I think there's
and if you can't separate the art from the artist, then
I normally can. I'll be honest with you. I am one of those people that can do that. And there's instances. I think the Leaving Neverland documentary though just fucked me up, dude. That documentary just like it was, and there's just a lot to it. I'm not going to dive into the Michael Jackson thing, but I just think Hogan, like, he's not doing himself. If you're trying to rehabilitate his image, like almost like you should be so scripted for everything.
100%.
Like just script the shit out of that man. Right. And yeah, I don't know. I think it just,
but he can't have it. Like he can't have all the strikes against him. He can't be caught on camera multiple times saying the N-word and being at the RNC and being a shit dad. And you know what I mean? Like you can't have all the strikes, brother.
Yeah. That's fair.
You know what he should do to rehab his image? And I'm 1,000,000% serious in this. Move to Lomita.
Because it's the friendly city.
I mean,
it's the friendly city,
brother.
It's the friendly city, brother.
I mean, it's a stone's throw from Venice Beach, where he was billed from.
It's true.
As the crow flies, you know.
It's true. Yeah, I think that's all the WWE news.
Yeah. I mean, we have a pay-per-view today.
Yeah, quick. There's only 5 matches, which I like.
No,
thank God.
Yeah. Look at it. See, this is why I don't do the FaceTime thing.
We're not on FaceTime.
No, I know, but this is
Is that Bobby FaceTiming you?
Bobby's FaceTiming me right now. Yeah. 5 matches. John Cena versus Randy Orton. So this is what you wanted to get into because this kind of ties into this. You watched the SmackDown, I'm assuming, segment.
Yes.
Where he talks about he's going to be like,
I'm going to kill your childhood.
Yeah. And
Loved it.
Yeah. And then they're also going to do he's like Randy Orton's 2006 drug test.
Yes.
He's going to be a failure.
Cena's cooking.
Nobody knows Bob Orton Sr.
Dude,
Bob
he's
Orton
great.
Jr. didn't do anything.
100%.
Do we think that Randy Orton's going to beat John Cena for this title?
No, not a chance. But
Cody coming back tonight.
Maybe.
Is it too soon?
I think it's too soon.
Yeah.
Does Travis Scott smack the shit out of Randy Orton tonight?
I think if Cena beats Orton fair and square, it makes him more of a credible champion moving into a SummerSlam match with Cody.
I am nervous that if this match
SummerSlam's August though.
Yeah, but you can still start.
Doesn't mean he has to. Brother, Roman Reigns scheduled, brother.
once more, I think Cody's gonna chase.
Don't brother me up.
I think Cody's gonna chase Cena all the way up until Cena's last appearance, and on his last appearance, he's gonna beat Cena.
No, that's too cliche.
I think Cena walks away with that belt
It's too
Tonight?
cliche.
Oh, you're saying for
Yeah.
forever.
And
I think they do away with that belt,
and they do
and they
eternity.
just go back to one belt for a while.
100%. No, they're no.
Because you can't.
No, they're
Yes.
no, they're gonna
Nope.
keep
You already
the
said
world
100%.
title. No, they're gonna keep,
You already said it.
they're gonna
You already
keep,
put the fire emoji on it.
they're,
Can't
gonna
take
keep,
it back.
they're gonna keep the world title.
No, yeah, they'll keep it, but Cena will have it for a while. Like it'll be like when they'll screw it up because they always do, but it'll be like when Punk left with the title.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Put it in his refrigerator.
Okay.
Wrong. Curious to see. I do think I hope more than anything that this does eventually lead. The match that I really want out of Cody is Randy versus Cody. And
That'll
my
happen.
I hope so, because I just feel like Randy's also
Because Randy's gonna get a run like this too.
Randy's
gonna get
needs
a-
to.
Right? I mean,
Yeah, does Randy cost Cody the title? If I can't beat John Cena, why should you?
sure. I'm in. That's a good story, brother. You know
That
what I
is
mean,
a
Punk?
good story.
Randy and Cody doesn't need to be for the title though.
But
That's also true.
it's no, it should be for the title.
Of
Bec-
course,
only-
because everything's got to be happening at
No.
WrestleMania. Everybody's got to have
Wait
a title
a
match.
second.
Everybody's got to be
No.
a main eventer. Everybody's got to. There's
No,
places on the card for a reason. I'm opening up at your show.
no,
I'm
because
not main event. I'm not getting my deeper issues nerdcast moment.
you weren't on a Peloton commercial recently.
That's also true.
But we will.
Facts.
Hey, but we'll work on it.
I can take that out.
But we'll work on it. No, I only because Randy Orton is a 14-time champion, and I think if anybody deserves those accolades as well, like they need to recognize the fact that Orton
No.
also has that
He
high
does.
count.
And I'm telling you, they're going to do this with Randy when he's going to retire.
And if anything, Randy's more of a purist wrestling guy.
Think about it, though, dude. If Randy waits another year or two before he hangs him up or does his retirement tour bullshit, like, he's going to be wrestling Braun Breaker. Like, he'll be going out with, like, the younger dudes that are going to be excelling to the top, like an Aleister Black and Randy Orton.
Cody, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
The business is Cody.
I'm talking about in 2 years when Randy Orton retires.
Well, I hope Cody retires him. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
Randy Orton's got
Full circle.
Randy Orton's got lots of time left on his bump card, dude.
Do you think so?
100%.
He had like that back surgery.
No, he's fine.
He's not moving like
He's
he.
fine.
All right. Well, I hope so. I love Randy Orton. Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch.
Valkyria.
Valkyria's going over there.
Mhm.
She's done good.
Yeah,
This is the most I've been interested in her
she can go.
ever. Yeah, she can go, but I don't think she's been presented very well. And also like, where did you come from?
Right.
Kind of thing. They AEW'd her in there. It's like, oh, she can go. Let's just throw her in there. It's like, well, I don't know anything about her. And I feel like you guys have not done a great job building her up. But now,
Yeah, tell me a story.
yeah, tell me a story. But I feel like they're doing that with Becky Lynch. And she can hang on the microphone with her too.
Sure.
This is, I feel like, going to be the match, which is Jacob Fatu, Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest,
That's
and
gonna
LA
be fun.
Knight for the U.S. title.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean.
I'm all gas and no brakes with it.
Oh, he was great this week.
All right.
He was great this week.
He's great every week. Is
Jacob
Solo gonna turn on him?
Jacob Fatu's a fucking San Pedro Samoan gangster, bro.
I'm gonna say I don't know if yet, but I think Solo eventually turns on Jacob and costs him
They
that
have
title.
to.
And then that's the match there.
I think that's the SummerSlam match.
Where's Tamatanga and
They're
Tangaloa?
hurt.
Both of them?
Yes, and that's what they were saying. That was in the promo this week. If you saw it on SmackDown, did you watch SmackDown?
I did watch SmackDown.
Okay, you didn't see the promo then.
Yeah, of them in the little dark
Yeah,
basement.
because Solo
Not
was
what I
like,
mean?
everybody's hurt. We don't have the
Oh,
number
yeah,
game
he did say
anymore.
that.
Like, it's just, you know what I mean? And then he was like, you know what I mean?
Not what I mean.
Yeah.
Uh,
Are you yawning?
how
Yes, it's very interesting.
dare you, cunts.
Oh, man.
So does Drew McIntyre get the title?
no. Jacob Fatu retains.
LA Knight.
LA Knight.
I'd be okay with that too. That's a belt that can be moved around. I like it.
That's one of Finn's favorite
it.
wrestlers.
Let's
by the way.
move it around.
Finn loves him LA Knight.
Yeah, I like LA Knight.
Dominic Mysterio versus Penta.
Ooh, Dom, but for some sort of nefarious reason.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Have you? Oh, you don't watch SmackDown? They've been doing exactly what you said you didn't want them to do. Is like now it's Andrade and
of course
Santos Escobar and Rey Fenix and Los Garzas
of course.
in a program.
Yeah. It's the Mexican part of the show.
Which I'm
It's
for
stupid.
it, brother.
I mean, listen.
Build the wall.
No, like, okay, I'm for it because those guys are getting work and they're all incredible fucking wrestlers. But like, I just want more for those.
Yeah, give them more dimension.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right. Like,
That's fair.
Yeah, famously, Nate loves the Garzas.
But
No,
well,
I'm just-
Nate,
Wants better for him.
Nate is a big fan of Mexican culture, as you may or may
Yes.
not know.
right.
All right,
100%.
Well, a certain part of the culture.
the blood and blood out
Blood
shirt.
and blood out shirt. What are we doing? What are we doing,
I
guys?
just realized that is a
Come
blood
on
and blood
now.
shirt.
I'm Miklo, homeboy. Let's do it.
Okay. So you Dom nefarious reasons. There was a little thing in the backdrop of Monday Night Raw with Finn Balor talking to Roxanne Perez as Jey Uso was walking to the ring, by the way. So
I
know.
like when they do those little Easter egg like
I don't know.
jobbies in the backstage.
Yeah, is Finn going to build his own version of the Judgment Day?
No, because the WWE doesn't just throw factions around like that.
And then McAfee versus Gunther, which once more I hope it's just a complete squash. But yeah, that's a tight show tonight.
Yeah, I
5
like it.
matches.
I'm for it.
I'm excited about it. Let's see what happens. I feel like a lot of they're using the namesake of that show for exactly what it should be. The backlash from WrestleMania.
Right.
And
it's in St. Louis. It's in Randy Orton's hometown. Give them a John Cena's going out. They got to wrestle. You know what I'm saying? Like, just
They do.
like, to do it in Orton's hometown. Like, does Cowboy Bob show up
no, maybe he's on the sidelines
with a cast?
Holy shit! If he still has that cast on, I'd lose my mind.
I love it.
I will say this. There was a clip that's been going viral of Orton Cena when Orton kind of just turned into that Viper character where he's like smashing the buttons on the pyro that Cena was in. And firstly, that version of Orton was so good.
That's like those memes that come around like, if you can't love me at my 2025 Roman Reigns, you wouldn't love me at my 2016 Randy Orton or some shit.
Dude,
Like,
dude, that version, he was thinner, right? He didn't have that bulk and that muscle, but his movement, way he stood,
Randy Orton is low key, like
brilliant.
his body of work is, but I can't. Really,
He's an artist,
but he is. I don't know my favorite Randy Orton match.
I
never connected to the character, but I appreciated the work. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Your favorite Randy Orton matches? I feel like he had a really good.
You know what my favorite Randy Orton match is? It's
Christian?
Randy Orton and Edge versus Triple H and Shawn Michaels in that tag match where like all of them got bloody as fuck.
Oh yeah.
New Year.
Because rated RKO was incredible.
Yes, that was good.
They were pretty good. I think I had it's so funny because I started putting together a thing of like John Cena matches. Because look, just like the insane underratedness that is John Cena. And so
How can you say John Cena's underrated?
Because right now the
They
thing
literally gave him the most championships
let me
of all time.
as a wrestler,
Underrated.
as a wrestler, because that's the ongoing narrative through the IWC is that John Cena can't wrestle. And through his career, he's constantly been slighted. And one of the things that I had on there was Cena versus Orton 2009, specifically that moment too with the pie. I was so good, but I started putting together like a list of Cena matches that I'm like, these are like genuinely good wrestling matches. Pumps, good wrestling. This is good wrestling from John Cena. Yeah, I have John.
Well, if the ladder match with Edge isn't in there, then your list is invalid. But go ahead.
don't have the ladder match with Edge, but that's what I was thinking. Okay, great. So
then your list is invalid.
John Cena, do you remember John Cena versus Mick Foley? where like John Cena got crazy bloody and freaking hit with the barbed wire bat. Underrated John Cena match. They beat the shit out of each other. It was Cactus Jack versus John Cena.
What about him and Punk for the belt?
Yeah, Money in the Bank 2011.
That's arguably top 10 all time.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's
one of my favorite matches.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's top. You could
WWE match.
That's Royal Rumble 92. You can go back and watch that Cena Punk Money in the Bank match anytime and enjoy it.
What do you mean? What do you mean Royal Rumble 92?
The Royal Rumble 92.
Ric Flair wins the Royal Rumble.
The Bobby Heenan commentary
that he watches once every so often.
Well, yeah, once a year I watch that just to listen to Bobby Heenan's commentary for 60 minutes. It's probably the greatest piece of wrestling commentary for 60 minutes of all time.
Every match that John Cena had with AJ Styles.
That's not fair to Flair.
It's every match that John Cena had with AJ Styles. You can say, oh, it was AJ, but John Cena pulled out all the stops for those matches.
Oh yeah. Oh, that one where AJ pulled up in like the US Open Challenge. That was a good one too, yeah.
But all of it, like that was AJ's gimmick for a minute, was he wanted to beat up John Cena, right? And he beat John Cena for the
WWE championship. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Those matches were bangers.
Yeah.
Really, really good. And Cena did really good in those matches. There was a match with Shinsuke Nakamura and John Cena on SmackDown where John Cena, I guess, took a really weird suplex that apparently got a bunch of heat on Shinsuke backstage because they were like, you're going to hurt John Cena. And John was like, no, that was fantastic. It was freaking great, right? Go back. I don't know what year that was.
Reckless worker Shinsuke, right, Pumps?
Yeah.
Famously reckless.
There is a match with John Cena versus Shinsuke for SmackDown as the main event. John Cena versus Rob Van Dam at ECW's One Night Stand.
That was good.
Similarities to
that's the second best match.
Yes, yeah. Parallels to the 2011 Money in the Bank, right?
Yeah.
John Cena versus Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam.
The heat in that match, that there has never been heat like that since.
Bash
and you will not tell me different.
Bash at the Beach 96.
There you go, brother. No,
I said since that match.
Yeah, that was.
Okay, since you're right.
That was also the year they kept throwing the shirt back at him and stuff too, right? Like,
yeah. And the man wiped his ass with it and threw it back at him.
Oh my gosh.
There has never been heat like that since that match. Go back and watch it. Go back and watch it unedited.
Yeah.
I might have to go back and watch that today.
That was a great one, dude. That was a great one.
Watch the unedited one. Don't watch the rebroadcast from WWE.
I will say John Cena versus Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam. Daniel Bryan winning the title from John Cena at SummerSlam, which I think he actually didn't he have like vacated as well shortly after for some sort of injury as well. But that was an amazing match. I can't remember what year it was, but Daniel Bryan, it's like, so once more, the heat of like John Cena, I can't wrestle. Like, I don't know where that comes from.
It's just fans being assholes.
John Cena versus Bray Wyatt at 2 WrestleManias.
Oh yeah,
Firefly Funhouse.
Do you remember not just the Firefly Funhouse? That's a great match, by the way. If you can go back and watch that, that was the pandemic year, so it was like a bummer that they didn't.
I loved it.
It was cinematic.
It was. I will say. I mean, I
loved it.
Top 5 all time, says Pablo.
You know, it was good. Go back and rewatch it. It was really, really good. It was really good.
That was great.
Especially considering it was a pandemic match. Like nobody's gonna watch that and be like, oh, this was a pandemic one. The thing with like there was AJ versus Taker and that graveyard thing.
Yeah,
you can go back and watch. It was good, but you can be like, oh, they did this because of the pandemic thing, right? The Firefly Funhouse thing, that was good no matter when it would have been. It was great. But also his match with Bray Wyatt at the WrestleMania in New Orleans.
When the kids were singing?
With the legacy of like John Cena's legacy match, all the promos that built up to that. That was just such a great program, but a great match.
Yeah.
And then John Cena taking 18 suplexes from Brock Lesnar.
That wasn't a wrestling match.
But you know what, dude? Props to him for taking 18 suplexes from Brock Lesnar in a row and being one of the most shocking wrestling moments ever.
I'm going to suplex Bobby 18 times.
That was the birth.
I give you 2 before your second win. But go ahead.
2?
Yeah, because your knee won't be able to hold out. You got to lift. You got to get that power, baby.
You got a bad back and a bum.
I got 1 in me, dog.
I don't know. And then again, the ladder match. Yeah, you're right with him and Edge.
Yeah.
Anything else that I'm missing? I feel like Cena had a really good program with Rollins, I think, too.
Yeah, I mean, he had good programs with everybody. I don't have a bad thing to say about the guy.
I think up until Cena leaves, we need to have a segment on the show every episode and be like,
with a obscure good Cena match.
Here, we're gonna just jerk off John Cena for
Pumps was in.
Yeah,
Pumps won't even watch the regular shit we talk about.
If it's wrestling matches, I'll watch a wrestling match. I'm not gonna watch a fucking promo fest. No, thank you. I don't want to see a promo. I'd go watch fucking spoken word poetry at Starbucks and support local artists if I wanted to do that.
I gotta wrap this up.
Give me wrestling.
I gotta move stuff today.
It was a last man standing. No, fuck, man. You gotta find that John Cena Cactus Jack one.
Oh, what about the one with him and JBL where he was fucking bloody as fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck JBL.
John Cena has bled. I have to find that one.
I do have to wrap this up, guys.
Oh, Nathan's wrapping the show up.
I gotta move. I was gonna
wrap the show. We're done anyways, okay?
Oh, you're gonna wrap the show up? Did I fuck you up?
No, I don't know.
We gotta talk about in the Patreon meeting.
Yeah, no, I don't think we have anything else.
You
want to wrap the show up now, Nathan?
Yeah, we should wrap the show up.
You're going up long. You got to move.
I do have to move.
Feel like a big man?
I have a car full of fucking bins. I gotta go take to Lomita.
Feel like a big man moving those bins, Lomita?
Fucking Lomita area. That's the fucking hat.
Dude.
Lomita Apartments.
Yeah, we can make it happen.
Pumps, do you have anything to plug?
Wednesdays, YouTube/Corey Ryan Forrester, Catfish Jimmy with Pumps.
Nice.
Let's see. Since we're not doing a show next week, Knox Roller Derby on Twitch.
See what I got here, bro?
believe they're on YouTube. I believe our game starts at 7 Eastern, so wherever you are in the world, tune in for that. Yeah, that's about it. Crawl space content. Pump 61 on Instagram, bitch.
Dude, yeah, can really briefly
CSC.
Really briefly, your crawl space content this week. Did you found some? Oh, that wasn't, you didn't post that. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say.
No, I did.
Oh, did you?
The pills?
Yeah.
Did you take them?
Yeah. No, they were fucking diabetes medicine.
Oh,
wasn't even anything good.
Oh, lame. You Googled it, yeah?
Oh, yeah. PillID.com, baby.
There you go. Plug sponsor.
I ain't new to this. I'm true to this.
This episode brought to you by PillID.com.
Pablo,
right.
what do you have to plug, sir?
Deeper Issues Nerdcast, baby. Every
week.
Sera, June 13th. Nathan Haskell, Alfred Banks, Dirty Coast meets West Coast.
It's going to be fun.
In Long Beach,
We're going to have a good time. Other surprises. Other things.
There's other things.
Things are cooking.
Things are cooking, and as soon as they're all official, I will make an announcement. So things are going to happen. That is going to make this is going to be a multimedia event.
I like it.
It's not
very
just
fun.
a show.
Very fun. Very fun. Very fun.
It's on WrestleMania.
Oh wow!
But not everybody could be on WrestleMania.
Everybody could be on WrestleMania. I barely made the cut. I'm a curtain jerker.
Just you know.
My name is Nathan Haskell. You can find me on all of the things. Yeah, man. Que Sera, Deeper Issues Nerdcast, June 13th. Me and Alfred Banks. It's gonna be a good time. Be nice to each other.
No fucking match. I'm not finished yet. You think this is over?
When you feel like
I
it.
never fucking meant for you to get
That
hurt.
piece of shit that you brought on here? Wait till I get my hands on him.
Oh, wait, let me explain something to you before you go overboard here. We disagree about a lot of things, but I never meant for him to do that to you. He just went overboard.
Oh, yeah.
And he apologized.
I don't believe you, you dickhead. I don't believe what you say anymore, Brian.
How do you want me to prove it to you?
There's no way
And
you
give me
can
my
prove
fucking phone.
You say give it a rest. We say give it the abdominal stretch. No need to be stressed. Take a play off, abdominal stretch. Rope for leverage. Have a beverage. Hope the ref doesn't check. Abdominal stretch. Stay awake, bro. I'm Waco. I'm David Koresh. Why the hate, bro? Let's work slow. Abdominal stretch. Gut feeling, hedging our bets. 5 aces and decks. DiBiase the checks. The abdominal stretch.